the moda, it's hot to
Hot,
believe.
you mean it's trendy.
It's trendy,
cool.
it's cool.
Right. Not hot means like temperature.
The lifestyle of the countryside,
It's sexy.
It's sexy. 50 years ago.
Like you, very sexy.
Italian Wine Podcast. Chin Chin with Italian wine people.
Welcome to another installment of On the Road edition hosted by Stevie Kim. This episode is part 1 of Stevie's visit to the Arnaldo Caprai winery in Montefalco. Stevie sits down with Marco Caprai, Arnaldo's son, and they talk about how he joined the wine business and so much more.
Hello, everybody. My name's Stevie Kim, and this is yet another episode of Mama Jumbo Shrimp Italian Wine Podcast on the Road edition. Here we are with, what's your name?
Marco Caprai.
Marco Caprai, and we are literally in the middle of the vineyard in his winery called Arnaldo Caprai. So, Marco, who is Arnaldo Caprai, first of all?
First, Arnaldo Caprai is an entrepreneur and is my father. And he founded the company in 1971. His dream was to make great wine in the Montefalco area with the local grapes of Umbria, especially with the Sagrantino grape.
But your father, he was an entrepreneur with other businesses, other types of businesses. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that so we can contextualize how he came into the wine business?
Yes, my father was an entrepreneur of the textile, and we are producer of home textile. And at the end of the 60th year, the beginning of the 70s, he decided to invest part of his money in the farming for the production of wine. And first he bought the first part of the estate of today was about 40 hectares. Mm-hmm. The end of the 70 years in Italy was a very difficult moment for the agriculture because was the end of the Mezza Adria. A lot of people left from the countryside. Was difficult to live in the countryside. Today it's the moda, it's hot to
hot,
believe.
you mean it's trendy.
It's trendy, it's cool.
Right, not hot means like temperature.
The lifestyle of the countryside,
it's sexy.
It's sexy. 50 years ago,
like you, very sexy.
The situation was very different. And the people left the countryside. They prefer to live in the city, in the village, and the people prefer to work in the industry. And they left the work in the farm. Was a fantastic moment because a lot of Italian appellation born at the end of the 60th year, the beginning of the 70th year. And a lot of appellation that today was the great force of our country.
So, and then the textile business first, that was the first business, right?
It's textile business continue. My family is in the textile business. I'm the only one that is in the winery. Many years ago, my father said me that was the time to make something of good, and not only.
You mean like get a job, do something in life, right?
Not only to stay at the university. I make a big choice that I started to work in the wine industry.
You have siblings, right?
Yes.
You have brother and sister?
Yes, I have one brother and one sister.
Are you the eldest?
I am the oldest.
Okay, so you wanted a little bit of independence.
Yes, and the problem for me was also a problem of identity.
How old were you?
About 23 years.
Okay,
24
so you
years
started.
old.
So you started
Yes.
23.
And at the time, I was only the son of Arnaldo.
Right.
And today, Arnaldo is the father of Marco.
Right.
But
In the wine industry.
in the wine industry. And this is probably my force
You have
and
earned it.
volunteer to change and to have a space that wasn't the space of Arnaldo.
Okay. So listen, and then you have another business. Is there another company in the Caprai?
No, I'm the Caprai. We have today we have the group of Textile, and we have
So your brother is in
in the
charge of the
textile.
textile.
Yes.
What about
we
your
have different?
sister?
We have different brand. We have the brand of the home textile, and we have another brand that it's the brand of fashion, and it's Cruciani.
All right.
It's
And Cruciani does
is the
the
bracelet.
little bracelet.
The bracelet of
The crochet
Italian
bracelets.
pop and pop fashion to have something.
Show to the
something,
camera.
This is for with 5 stars, and the 5 stars was the 50 years of the winery.
Okay, so
and,
this is called the Braccialetti Cruciani,
yes.
right? When did that start? Because you saw like
Braccialetti
the...
Cruciani is born 10 years ago in 2012, born in Forte de Marmi, and was the concept to have something of cheap, but not too cheap.
Cheap but not too cheap.
Of fashion, pop,
But
luxury brand.
whose idea was this? Was this your sister's?
The idea was also this was an idea of my father.
Oh, okay.
And my father, at the beginning, was the bracelet born with the leaves, quadrifoglio, and was for the 150 years of the Italian Republic,
Oh, the
of the
four
Italian
colours.
state, and was only free with the 3 different colors of the Italian flag, quindi the green, the white, and the red.
So that was 2011.
My brother in 2012 changed this, and he decided to make the leaves more small, and with a concept of the leaves, the lucky, the fortuna, the good moment of the life, with a different concept.
Yeah, so it's a very creative family, to say the least. I just wanted to give our audience to get to know the Caprai family. Okay, now we get to wine, because I know you don't have very much time today. First of all, thank you for having us today, because I called you just last night. I was like, Marco, where are you tomorrow morning? So thank you for...
In the winery.
Yeah.
Often I am in the winery.
Okay, so you
But since the 80 years, I have traveled a lot in the world to sold the wine, to speak about Montefalco, and to speak about the indigenous grape of Umbria, like Sagrantino, Grechetto, and the story of our small region. Umbria is the green heart of Italy. We are in the mid of Italy. We are not too far from Rome, 100 miles, not too far from Florence, 120 miles. And it's the only one region that in the center of Italy, no border with the sea. But our sea is the green color, the color of our countryside. And the special characteristic of Umbria, that just in the 19th century with Giosuè Carducci, that was an important poet of Italy, Carducci spoke of the green earth of Italy, the region of Umbria.
And that's a wrap. Thanks for joining us, and be sure to tune in next time. For more fascinating interviews from the world of wine, go to ItalianWinePodcast.com or find us on SoundCloud, Himalaya, Spotify, or wherever you get your pods. Chin chin, and thanks for listening.